Welcome my channel today. Let's explore the 1-cent coins from 1972 to 1999, including years like 1975, 1978, 1979, 1981, 1982, 1995, 1996, and 1999 represent a significant span of time for collectors. These coins were produced as part of regular minting by the U.S. Mint and featured designs like the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse until 2009, with the obverse showcasing the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln. The 1982 Liberty 1-cent coin is a part of the U.S. penny series, featuring the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln. In 1982, there were notable changes in the composition of the penny. Initially, the penny was made of 95% copper, but in 1982, the U.S. Mint switched to a copper-plated zinc composition due to rising copper prices. This switch led to two distinct types of 1982 pennies, one made primarily of copper and another made of zinc with a copper plating. Geography. The coin was minted at 3 U.S. Mint facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The mint marks are found on the reverse side of the coin. History. The design of the 1982 penny has remained largely unchanged since its introduction in 1909, featuring a portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. In 1982, there was a high circulation of pennies due to the ongoing need for low-denomination coins. Condition and value. The value of a 1982 penny depends largely on its condition. In general, circulated coins are worth 1 cent. Uncirculated coins can be worth more depending on their condition and whether they are of the copper or zinc composition. Rare errors such as doubled dies or misprints can increase the value significantly. Some 1982 copper pennies in excellent condition are valued at a premium, particularly if they have a mint mark from a particular minting facility. In summary, the 1982 Liberty 1-cent coin represents an important year in U.S. minting history due to its composition change, with values varying based on rarity, condition, and mint marks. The next step, Liberty 1-cent coin from 1978, which is part of the United States coinage system, is a notable piece in U.S. numismatic history. Here's a complete history and geographical context of the coin, along with information about its minting, production, and significance. Country: United States of America. Denomination: 1 cent. Year of minting: 1978. Type: Lincoln cent. Continued use of Lincoln. Design: obverse design. Portrait of Abraham Lincoln by Victor David Brenner. Reverse design: the Union Shield, introduced in 1959, redesigned in 2009 with the words E pluribus unum and 1 cent. Material: primarily copper-plated zinc. Since 1982, the coin was made of a copper-nickel clad composition, but before 1982, the coin was primarily copper. The 1-cent coin, commonly known as the penny, has undergone several changes in design and material throughout American history. The 1978 penny is part of the series that used Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, a design that has been in use since 1909. The reverse side featured the Lincoln Memorial until 1959, when it was replaced with a simple design reflecting the shield. 1909, the Lincoln cent was introduced to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. 1959, the reverse was changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial. 1978, the design of the 1978 penny continued to feature the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, as the U.S. Mint had not yet redesigned the coin at this time. The year 1978 marks the final years before significant shifts in the design of U.S. currency. This design was standard for U.S. pennies minted from 1959 to 2008. U.S. 1-cent coins are minted in different locations across the United States, which helps to establish their geographic significance in American history. Philadelphia Mint. The U.S. Mint in Philadelphia is one of the oldest coin minting locations in the country. In 1978, it was responsible for striking both the business strike and proof coins. Denver Mint. This facility is another important location that produces coins for circulation. The Denver Mint produced a significant portion of U.S. coins, including the penny in 1978. Both these mints play a crucial role in the minting process, and the location of the mint marks, either D for Denver or P for Philadelphia, on the 1978 penny can help collectors determine where the coin was produced. The 1978 penny was struck in large numbers, as is typical for a coin in regular circulation. There were substantial numbers of both business strike and proof coins produced that year. Exact mintage numbers would vary between the two locations, with the Philadelphia Mint producing the largest share. Philadelphia Mint produced a substantial number of pennies, with the 1978 issue usually found without a mint mark. Denver Mint produced a large number of coins, typically marked with the D mint mark. In 1978, the 1-cent coin was still heavily in circulation, as inflation had not yet significantly diminished its purchasing power. The penny was primarily used in everyday transactions and to complement higher denominations. Its design continued to evoke the memory of Abraham Lincoln, a symbol of the country's history and its legacy. The U.S. was still in the midst of a post-Vietnam era, experiencing a decade marked by economic shifts. The U.S. dollar was going through inflationary pressures, and the role of low-denomination coins like the penny became increasingly scrutinized for their usefulness. In the context of U.S. numismatics, the penny continued to be a central part of American life during the late 20th century. The value of a 1978 penny in general circulation today is typically low, usually worth only 1 cent. However, the value of any coin increases depending on its condition, rarity, and whether it is a proof or business strike coin. Coins in exceptional condition or with rare characteristics may fetch a higher price in the market. Minted variants. While most 1978 pennies are widely available, certain versions, such as proof coins or coins with particular mint marks, may be valued higher by collectors. Grade and condition. A penny in mint state, MS-65 or higher, may be worth more than a circulated coin. Coins with errors or unusual features may also be of particular interest to collectors. In 1978, there were no significant changes to the design of the 1-cent coin, but the ongoing trends in inflation and debates about the cost-effectiveness of low-denomination coins continued. The U.S. Mint continued its efforts to streamline coin production and reduce costs, including exploring materials for coin production, such as the eventual change in composition in 1982, moving away from copper for 1-cent coins. The 1978 Liberty 1-cent coin is a classic example of American numismatic history. It represents a period in the U.S. when coinage, especially the penny, was still very much a staple of everyday economic life, despite the growing discussion over the future of the penny. Its design, featuring the Lincoln Memorial and Abraham Lincoln's iconic portrait, also underscores its role as a symbolic representation of American history and values. For collectors, the 1978 penny remains an interesting piece, especially if found in pristine or unique conditions. The Liberty 1-cent coin from 1996 refers to the U.S. penny, which featured the iconic design of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, front, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, back for most of the 20th century, with the reverse design being changed to the Union Shield starting in 2010. Here's a detailed history, circulation, and value overview. Minting. The 1996 Liberty 1-cent coin was minted by the United States Mint. It was part of the ongoing production of pennies for general circulation. Design. The obverse featured the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909. The reverse showed the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo in 1959. This reverse design was used from 1959 until 2008, when the penny reverse was changed to the Union Shield design. Mint marks. The 1996 penny was minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark, but only for proof coins. Composition. The 1996 penny, like most pennies minted after 1982, was composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. Prior to 1982, pennies were made primarily from copper. Circulation. The 1996 penny was issued into general circulation and can be found in pockets, piggy banks, or coin rolls across the U.S. The Mint produced hundreds of millions of pennies for circulation each year, and the 1996 coin was no different, contributing to the large number of pennies in use in everyday transactions. Geographical reach. Pennies are used widely throughout the United States, though some regions may see more wear and tear due to the volume of transactions involving small change. The penny circulation is ubiquitous across all 50 states. Circulated condition. Most 1996 pennies in circulation are worn from years of use. In this condition, the coin may have visible scratches, discoloration, or a loss of detail, particularly on the Lincoln portrait and the reverse design. Good G4. The coin will have significant wear, but the features are still identifiable. There may be some fading of the image, but most details are still visible. Very good VG8. The details are still noticeable, although they have begun to smooth out due to circulation wear. Fine F12. The coin has some signs of wear, but the key details on the coin, such as the outline of Lincoln and the memorial, are still clearly visible. Very fine VF20. The coin is showing some wear, but all the important features are well defined. Extremely fine EF40. The coin is only lightly worn, and the details are sharp and nearly full. About uncirculated AU50. There is slight wear on high points, but the coin retains much of its luster and detail. Circulated value. A 1996 penny in circulated condition is typically worth 1 cent. However, it can fetch slightly more than face value if it is in better condition, EF or AU. Uncirculated condition. A 1996 penny that has never been in circulation is considered uncirculated or mint state. These coins retain their original luster and have no signs of wear. MS60 to MS63. This range shows no wear, but the coin may have some marks or imperfections. MS64 to MS67. These coins have little to no imperfections and would be graded as near perfect. MS68 and higher. Very high quality coins with few to no visible flaws. These are rare and would be highly sought after by collectors. Uncirculated value in mint state, MS60 or higher. The 1996 penny could be worth more than face value, especially if it is graded MS65 or higher. Uncirculated pennies can be worth anywhere between 10 cents to $1, depending on the grade and the specific mint mark. Proof coins are specially minted coins with a high-quality finish. The 1996 proof penny was minted at the San Francisco Mint and sold primarily in proof sets. These coins have a mirror-like finish, making them highly desirable for collectors. Proof value. A 1996 proof penny is worth more than a regular penny due to its higher quality and collector interest. Depending on condition, these coins can range in value from $2 to $5 or more. In circulation, most 1996 pennies found in circulation are worth just 1 cent. However, higher-grade specimens in circulated condition can bring in slightly more for collectors. Uncirculated proof coins. A 1996 penny in uncirculated or proof condition is worth more, with values generally ranging from 10 cents to $5 for uncirculated examples and $2 to $5 for proof versions. Higher grades or rare mint mark varieties may see a higher premium. The 1996 penny does not have any major rare varieties, but the mint marks, Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco, and the specific condition of the coin, particularly high-quality uncirculated examples, can affect its value. Errors. If a 1996 penny has any rare error, such as a double die or other minting anomaly, its value could rise significantly. Circulated condition. 1 cent face value, unless in higher grades, e.g. AU or better. Uncirculated condition to $1, depending on the grade. Proof coins, $2 to $5 or more, based on the condition. These values fluctuate with the coin market and demand from collectors. For anyone looking to sell or buy a 1996 penny, it is important to get it graded by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC to determine its true market value. The next step, 1979 Liberty 1 cent coin, is a United States penny, and its history and geography are rooted in the U.S. minting process and the design of the coin. Here's a detailed breakdown, including the minimum conditions, script, and other. The obverse of the 1979 penny features Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, which has been the standard design since 1909. The design was created by sculptor Victor David Brenner. Lincoln's portrait is accompanied by the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1979. The reverse features the Union shield with the phrase E pluribus unum and 1 cent. The reverse design has been used since 1959. The shield represents the strength and unity of the United States. The 1979 penny was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. The Philadelphia Mint produced pennies without a mint mark, while Denver and San Francisco minted coins with a D and S mint mark, respectively. Composition: the coin is made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. In 1979, approximately 8.4 billion pennies were minted across all mints. The breakdown is as follows: Philadelphia Mint, about 4.6 billion pennies. Denver Mint, approximately 3.9 billion pennies. San Francisco Mint, proof coins only, about 3.6 million. 1979 pennies are notable for certain era coins, including wide AM and close AM varieties. These refer to the spacing of the A and M, in America, on the reverse. Coins with a close AM variety are considered more valuable among collectors. Double die errors. Some 1979 pennies show doubled lettering, which makes them more valuable. The 1979 penny was widely circulated throughout the 1980s and 1990s. Like all U.S. pennies, it was used for everyday transactions. Philadelphia Mint. Located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, it is the original mint of the United States and continues to mint coins, including the penny, to this day. Denver Mint. Located in Denver, Colorado, it is another significant U.S. mint where coins are produced. San Francisco Mint. This facility, located in San Francisco, California, primarily produces proof coins, which are used for collectors. The value of a 1979 penny depends largely on its condition and any potential rarities, such as mint errors. Mint state MS coins are the highest grade and are typically uncirculated with no visible wear. Average condition. Most 1979 pennies are found in circulated condition, with some showing wear due to usage. Good to fine condition, wear evident on the coin. The value is generally 1 cent to 5 cents. Uncirculated condition, MS 60 to 70. The value can range from 10 cents to a few dollars, depending on the mint mark and the coin's overall quality. Error coins, wide AM or double die, these can be more valuable, often reaching $10 to $100 or more, depending on the rarity and condition. Year 1979 design features Lincoln on the obverse and a Union shield on the reverse. Mint marks: Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. Composition: 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper. Minting quantity: over 8 billion coins minted in total. Key variants: wide AM, close AM, and double die errors. Value ranges from 1 cent to several dollars, depending on condition and rarity. The 1975 Liberty 1 cent coin, also known as the 1975 Lincoln Memorial Cent, is a fascinating piece of U.S. currency with its own rich history, cultural significance, and various conditions that affect its value. Let's delve into the history and geography of the coin and examine it across different conditions, including its minimum value and other noteworthy details. The Liberty 1 cent coin, often referred to as the penny, has been part of the United States monetary system for over 2 centuries. In 1975, the design of the U.S. penny had undergone several transformations since it was first minted in 1793. The 1975 cent was part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which had been in circulation since 1959. In 1975, the coin featured a familiar design, with Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, front, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, back. The cent was struck in copper-plated zinc, following the U.S. Mint's decision to change the coin's composition in 1962, moving away from pure copper to a more cost-effective combination of copper and zinc. The year 1975 itself was notable for the United States bicentennial celebration, marking 200 years of the nation's independence. This led to changes in other denominations, like the quarter and half dollar, which featured bicentennial designs. However, the 1975 Lincoln Memorial Cent did not undergo any major changes, with the reverse design staying consistent with the previous year's coins. The bicentennial influence, however, led to a slight uptick in coin collecting interest in that era. Obverse, front. The obverse of the coin displays a portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. The image, created by sculptor Victor D. Brenner, has remained unchanged since its introduction in 1909. The inscription Liberty appears above Lincoln's portrait, and the coin is also marked with the year of minting, 1975, and the motto, In God We Trust. Reverse back, The reverse side of the coin features a detailed image of the Lincoln Memorial, designed by artist Frank Gasparo. The reverse also includes the inscription E pluribus unum a and the denomination 1 cent. The coin's design emphasizes American heritage and its values, making it an iconic representation of the U.S. Mint's contribution to the nation's currency system. Composition. The 1975 penny was made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, though this composition would change in 1982 when the U.S. Mint switched to a predominantly zinc-based alloy with a copper coating. Diameter, 19.5 millimeters, 0.75 inches. Weight, 2.5 grams. The 1975 penny, like all U.S. coins, was primarily minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins struck in Philadelphia, P, and Denver, D, are typically the ones found in circulation, while coins from San Francisco, S, were often minted as proof coins for collectors. Philadelphia Mint. The Philadelphia Mint is the primary production facility for coins. Coins from Philadelphia do not carry a mint mark, though some years, such as 1975, featured mint marks for clarity. Denver Mint. The Denver Mint serves as one of the key minting facilities, producing coins for general circulation, including the 1975 cent. These coins are marked with a D mint mark. San Francisco Mint. The San Francisco Mint primarily produces proof coins and special editions. In the case of the 1975 penny, proof versions with an S mint mark are highly sought after by collectors due to their higher quality finishes. The value of a 1975 penny is influenced by its condition or grade. Coins are graded on a scale from poor, P1, to mint state, MS 70. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin tends to be. Common conditions for the 1975 penny include good, G4 to G6. These coins show significant wear, with the Lincoln Memorial and other features becoming less distinct. They may still be found in circulation and have a value close to face value, 1 cent, though rare examples of well-worn coins may be worth more to collectors, depending on rarity. Very fine, VF20 to VF30. These coins exhibit moderate wear but still maintain clear details, with Lincoln's portrait and the Lincoln Memorial remaining distinguishable. Their value typically ranges between 10 to 20 cents, depending on factors like mint mark and rarity. Extremely fine, EF40 to EF45. Coins in this category are very well preserved with minimal wear. They show strong details in the design, and the reverse side is still easily identifiable. In this condition, the value of the 1975 penny could range from 30 to 50 cents. Uncirculated, MS60 to MS70. Uncirculated coins are in pristine condition, with no visible wear, scratches, or discoloration. These coins can have a value significantly higher than face value. For example, an uncirculated 1975 penny in top condition might be worth 50 cents to a few dollars, depending on the specific mint mark and any special characteristics like die varieties. While the standard 1975 penny is quite common, some collectors seek error coins or varieties. These include double strikes, off-center strikes, and die cracks. These rare errors can increase the value of a coin, sometimes substantially. Proof coins. These coins are specially minted for collectors and have a mirror-like finish. The 1975 proof penny can be worth more than the regular circulation version, with prices typically ranging from $1 to $5, depending on the condition and whether it's part of a proof set. High-grade examples. Coins that are graded as MS65 or higher are often worth more, sometimes selling for $10 to $20 in perfect condition, depending on factors such as the mint mark and other unique traits. The 1975 Liberty 1 cent coin represents an important period in U.S. history, as it was part of the era leading up to the bicentennial celebrations. Despite its common appearance, its value can vary significantly based on condition, mint mark, and the presence of any rare varieties or errors. Whether in circulation or carefully preserved in a collection, the 1975 penny holds historical and numismatic significance. Collectors and enthusiasts should examine the specific characteristics of each coin, paying attention to its mint mark, condition, and potential for rare error varieties. Understanding these factors can help anyone appreciate the true value of this small yet remarkable piece of U.S. history. The Liberty 1 cent coin from 1999 refers to the Lincoln Memorial cent, which features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. However, in 2009, the U.S. Mint issued a series of coins to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent. But your focus is on the 1999 Lincoln cent. Here's the detailed information about its history, circulation, and condition. The 1999 Lincoln cent is a regular issue coin from the United States, minted by the U.S. Mint as part of the long-running Lincoln Memorial Cent series. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, and the 1999 version was produced under the following conditions. Obverse features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This design has been in use since the coin's debut in 1909 and has been retained through various versions and mintings. Reverse shows the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparro, which had been the reverse design since 1959, with the 1999 coin being one of the last to feature this design before the reverse was redesigned in 2009 for the bicentennial of Lincoln's birth. Mintages. The 1999 cent was minted in large quantities at 3 locations: Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. The mintages for these coins are substantial. Philadelphia, P, over 10 billion coins. Denver, D, approximately 7 billion coins. San Francisco, S, the proof coin version was minted in much smaller numbers, about 4 million. Significance. The 1999 coin represents the final years of the Lincoln Memorial design before it was replaced in 2009 with a series of new reverse designs to commemorate Lincoln's legacy. The 1999 Lincoln cent, like all U.S. coins, was distributed widely across the United States, including both urban and rural areas. They were issued for general circulation in the same manner as all other cents through the U.S. Treasury and the Federal Reserve. These coins circulated in various economic settings, from everyday consumer transactions to larger-scale government and business exchanges. Appearance. The 1999 cent circulated widely, so many of these coins can be found in varying conditions. Common wear includes scratches, dings, and discoloration from contact with other coins and surfaces. Condition. Most of the 1999 coins that are found in circulation today are in good G to very fine VF condition, meaning that the details of the coin, especially on the reverse, may be worn or slightly rubbed, but the design is still discernible. Rarity in circulation. Most 1999 Lincoln cents are common, and they don't hold any particular premium in general circulation unless they are in exceptional condition or have specific mint errors. Minting process. Coins that are not circulated are often preserved in packaging such as rolls or bags. The uncirculated coins from 1999 will have minimal wear and display original shine and sharp details. Grade and value. Uncirculated 1999 Lincoln cents, especially those from the San Francisco S Mint, can have higher value due to their pristine quality. Coins in mint state MS, grades such as MS65 or higher, can be valued at a premium, depending on the demand in the collector's market. Coin collecting. Collectors typically prefer uncirculated coins for their pristine quality and to complete their coin sets. These coins can be found through dealers, coin shops, and auctions, especially as part of rolls or bags that have never been opened. Coins from the 1999 series are often graded based on their condition, with common classifications being good G, significant wear but the design is still visible; very fine VF, clear details with some wear; extremely fine EF, high quality with minimal wear; uncirculated MS60 and above, no significant wear, almost perfect appearance. In particular, proof coins, San Francisco Mint. These are specially struck and have a mirror-like finish. They are rare and often preserved in high-grade uncirculated conditions. Error coins. Some 1999 Lincoln cents, especially those with mint errors such as double strikes, off-center strikes, or die cracks, can command higher values from collectors. The 1999 Lincoln cent, part of the iconic U.S. coin series, celebrates Abraham Lincoln's legacy. Obverse design. Features Lincoln's portrait, designed by Victor David Brenner. Reverse design. The reverse shows the Lincoln Memorial, used from 1959 until 2009. Mintages produced in large numbers at 3 U.S. Mint locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Circulation condition. Most of the 1999 cents in circulation today are in worn condition, typically ranging from good to very fine. Uncirculated condition. Uncirculated coins, especially proof versions, are much rarer and are highly valued by collectors in mint state grades. Collector value. While common in circulation, higher value coins can be found in uncirculated condition or with mint errors. The 1999 Lincoln cent is a piece of U.S. coinage with both historical significance and high circulation. It has a variety of conditions, from well-worn coins in circulation to pristine uncirculated examples sought after by collectors. While it may not be especially rare, it is a key part of the Lincoln cent series and has a place in the numismatic world, especially for collectors seeking high-grade or error coins. The next step, Liberty $1 coin from 1995, is part of the American coinage, issued by the U.S. Mint under the Liberty Coin Program. The coin features a design based on Lady Liberty, an iconic symbol of freedom and democracy used in several U.S. coinage series. The 1995 Liberty $1 coin was part of a short-lived program aimed at creating a more durable, dollar-sized coin to replace paper dollars. This coin was produced during the clad coinage era and was part of the Sacagawea presidential series. The coin was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, with the latter producing proof coins for collectors. This coin was not widely circulated due to low public interest, resulting in it being less common today, and it was eventually replaced by the Sacagawea dollar in 2000. The coin's design, engraved by engraver Frank Gasparo, includes Lady Liberty with flowing hair, symbolizing freedom. The reverse shows an eagle, representing the strength of the United States. The coin's production occurred primarily in Philadelphia and Denver, with San Francisco coins intended for collectors. In circulated condition, the value typically remains around its face value, $1. In uncirculated or proof conditions, the value can rise, particularly if it is part of a collector's set or holds special rarity. Graded coins, e.g. MS-70, can reach higher values in the numismatic market. In summary, while the 1995 Liberty Dollar wasn't a long-lasting series, it remains a part of U.S. coinage history, with particular interest from collectors. The Liberty 1 cent coin from 1972 is part of the series of coins issued by the United States Mint, and it is notable for both its design and its historical context. Here's a detailed breakdown of its history, circulation, and value based on various conditions. The 1972 1-cent coin is commonly known as a penny. It features a design that was first introduced in 1909, depicting Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, front, side, designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse back of the coin features the Union Shield, a design that was used until 2008. Obverse, front, a portrait of Abraham Lincoln. Reverse, back, wheat ears. This design was used from 1909 to 1958. The reverse design switched to a shield design, starting in 1959. In 1972, the Philadelphia Mint produced the majority of these coins, with the Denver Mint also contributing. The 1972 penny was widely circulated throughout the United States, and it was produced in vast quantities to meet the demand for change in everyday transactions. Mintage. The total mintage of 1972 pennies was massive. Over 4.2 billion pennies were minted in that year, which makes it one of the most common and least rare pennies. Geography of circulation. The 1972 penny circulated widely throughout the U.S. during the 1970s and beyond, being used in day-to-day transactions in every state. It is important to note that these coins were used by the public extensively, which means they were often worn down in circulation. Circulation condition. Most of the 1972 pennies you will encounter are in circulated condition. In this state, the coins have been used in everyday transactions and may have visible wear, scratches, or tarnish. The coin typically has a worn-down image of Lincoln, with some signs of discoloration due to oxidation or contact with other coins. Uncirculated condition. Uncirculated 1972 pennies are coins that have never been used for transactions and have been preserved in pristine condition. These coins usually exhibit full details with no signs of wear and may have some natural toning or slight blemishes from the minting process. A well-preserved uncirculated 1972 penny might still show a sharp design with minimal imperfections, usually rated in MS-63 to MS-67 on the mint state scale. The proof version of the 1972 penny was produced for collectors. These coins were specially struck with polished dies and had a mirror-like finish, making them distinct from the regular circulation coins. Proof coins are usually minted in smaller quantities than regular coins, so they are more valuable to collectors. The 1972 proof penny was available in proof sets, which were sold by the U.S. Mint directly to collectors. Circulated condition, common. Due to the high mintage, a 1972 penny in circulated condition is typically worth only 1 cent. However, specific well-preserved or error varieties can fetch more. Uncirculated condition, mint state. Uncirculated coins in the range of MS-60 to MS-64 are generally worth about 10 to 30 cents, depending on the quality, and higher grades, MS-65 or higher, can fetch between 50 cents and $2 or more, especially if the coin is pristine and has exceptional eye appeal. Proof condition. The 1972 proof penny is generally worth between $2 and $5, though higher quality proof coins or those with unique features, such as deep cameo contrast, may go for more. Certain errors and variations of the 1972 penny may increase its value. 1972 double die obverse. One of the most famous errors from the 1972 penny is the double die obverse. The doubling of the lettering and date on some 1972 pennies occurred during the minting process, creating an attractive error coin. These coins are worth significantly more, often ranging from $10 to $200 depending on the severity of the error and the coin's condition. Off-center strikes, double strikes, and other minting errors. Other errors that may exist in the 1972 penny can add value depending on their rarity and severity. Circulated condition, typically worth 1 cent. Uncirculated condition, MS-63 to MS-67, range from 10 cents to $2. Proof condition, $2 to $5 for typical examples. Double die error, up to $200 or more, depending on the quality of the error. The 1972 penny, while historically significant, is quite common and not generally rare. However, special variants like the double die obverse or high-quality proof coins can be of interest to collectors and may carry a significant premium. If you find a 1972 penny in excellent condition, especially with errors or from a proof set, it may be worth much more than face value. The 1979 Liberty 1 cent coin is part of the ongoing series of U.S. 1 cent coins, commonly referred to as pennies. Here is a detailed history and geographical context, including key information about its minting out. Obverse, front. The coin features a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This design has been in use since 1909 and remains a staple of U.S. coinage. Reverse back. The reverse of the coin in 1979 featured the traditional wheat stalk design used until 1958, but was replaced in 1959 with the Lincoln Memorial. In 1979, the reverse continued to show the Lincoln Memorial design, as created by Frank Gasparo in 1959. Edge. The coin has a smooth edge, characteristic of U.S. pennies. In 1979, the U.S. Mint produced 1 cent coins at 3 different mints. Philadelphia Mint, P, primary mint for the production of 1 cent coins. Denver Mint, D, another key site for minting 1 cent coins. San Francisco Mint, S, known for producing proof coins, especially in the case of limited edition releases. Origins. The 1 cent coin, or penny, was first authorized by the Coinage Act of 1792. Over time, its design has evolved, with many famous figures and symbols appearing on its surface. 1979 coin characteristics. In 1979, the 1 cent coin maintained its 95% copper and 5% zinc composition, which would later be altered in 1982 to a predominantly zinc composition due to rising copper costs. Total circulation mintage. The total production of pennies in 1979 was significant, though slightly lower than some years before it. The mintage for 1979 was in the billions of units. Philadelphia, approx. 6.9 billion coins. Denver, approx. 4.5 billion coins. San Francisco, around 3 million proof coins. Proof coins. The proof versions of the 1979 penny, produced at the San Francisco Mint, were sold in proof sets. These coins were specially made for collectors and had a mirror-like finish. Economic influence. The 1970s were a period of high inflation in the United States, leading to increased costs in minting and raw materials for the 1-cent coin. However, despite the rising cost of copper, the U.S. Mint continued to produce pennies in large numbers. Changes in coinage. The rising costs of materials led to significant changes in the composition of coins after 1982. For example, the U.S. Mint eventually shifted to a copper-plated zinc composition for the penny, a move driven by the soaring price of copper. Mint mark variations. As with most years, pennies from 1979 come with different mint marks, PDS, which can affect their value. While most of these coins are of average value 1 cent, there are certain varieties in error coins that might fetch a higher price on the collector's market. Notable errors. Some pennies from 1979 may exhibit die errors, such as double die varieties or misstrikes, which can significantly increase the coin's value in the numismatic market. Philadelphia. As the original site of the U.S. Mint, it remains the headquarters for the Mint and a central point for coin production. Denver. This facility was originally constructed in 1906 to alleviate coin production issues in the East and remains a vital part of the Mint system. San Francisco. Originally a gold and silver coin minting location, the San Francisco Mint now focuses on proof coin production. The 1979 Liberty 1-cent coin represents a significant point in the history of U.S. numismatics. With its well-known Lincoln Memorial reverse and continued minting in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, the coin encapsulates an era before significant changes to coin composition in the early 1980s. While the coin holds little intrinsic value beyond its face value, collectors may find special mint marks, proof coins, and error coins from this year of particular interest. The last step Liberty 1-cent coin from 1981 is a part of the series of U.S. pennies that has been produced since 1793. The 1981 penny specifically has a rich history and a variety of details that contribute to its significance. Let's break down its history, geography, and conditions. Obverse, front. The 1981 penny features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. This design was created by Victor David Brenner and has been used for the penny since 1909. Reverse, back. The reverse design, introduced in 1959, shows the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. This design remained on the reverse of the penny until 2008, when the designs were changed to reflect the 200th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The Liberty 1-cent coin from 1981 was minted at 2 primary locations in the United States. Philadelphia Mint. Coins from this mint were produced without a mint mark or with a P mint mark. Denver Mint, D. Coins from the Denver Mint were stamped with a D mint mark. The Denver Mint is known for producing the majority of U.S. coinage, including the pennies. In 1981, there were no San Francisco S mint-marked pennies produced for circulation. However, San Francisco is the mint where proof coins are typically produced, which is a different category of coins aimed at collectors. The total mintage for the 1981 penny was substantial. 1981 Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, around 8.9 billion coins were produced. 1981 Denver Mint, D, approximately 5.4 billion coins were produced. These mintage numbers make the 1981 penny one of the most common coins from that era. The 1981 penny, like other pennies from 1982 and before, was made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. This composition was used for pennies from 1909 until mid-1982, when the composition was changed to 97.5% zinc and only 2.5% copper due to rising copper prices. The condition of a coin heavily impacts its value. For the 1981 penny, typical grades and conditions include uncirculated, MS60, MS70. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are more valuable than those that have been in circulation. The value for an uncirculated 1981 penny would likely range from $1 to $1 depending on the grade. Circulated coins, VG to AU, pennies in well-circulated conditions, very good to almost uncirculated, are generally worth around 1 cent to 10 cents. Proof coins 1981 S. If you're able to find a proof coin, though they are not common for the 1981 year in circulation, they can be more valuable, possibly reaching $2 to $5 for high-grade examples. Double die errors, There are notable errors in some of the 1981 pennies. The most common error involves a double die variety, where the obverse features a noticeable doubling in the date or lettering. This error can increase the value of the penny depending on the clarity of the doubling. Off-center strikes. Some pennies were struck off-center, leading to misaligned designs, which can also increase their collectible value. The 1981 penny was minted during the presidency of Ronald Reagan, a period characterized by economic changes such as inflation and the start of significant tax cuts. The coin is also notable for being one of the last coins produced in the pre-1982 copper composition. This period saw high inflation rates and the U.S. government was dealing with significant fiscal challenges. 1981 penny versus other years. Collectors often look for small differences in minting years. For example, while 1981 pennies are common, some years before and after 1981, like 1982, are more valuable due to their material composition changes. The 1981 penny is often considered one of the last traditional copper pennies before the switch to mostly zinc-based pennies. Copper scrap value. Due to the high copper content, the value of the 1981 penny as scrap copper has been a point of interest. While it is still primarily worth its face value, copper prices in certain periods have made these pennies more appealing to some. The Liberty 1-cent coin from 1981, while widely available and largely not valuable in most circulation grades, can still have special significance for collectors. Key factors in its value include its condition, any potential mint errors, and its historical context as one of the last copper pennies before the switch to zinc-based coins. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting content. See you in the next video.